Today's such a beautiful day. It's January here, 2010, and just looking at the leaves falling down. We're going transitioning between the fall and the winter, and soon here the spring here in Southern California. This is Cesar Ramirez here, guys. Just connecting with you guys really quick. Had some thoughts in my head here about the direct sales industry, network marketing industry. When a person gets started, you typically fill out what's called an independent application for whatever company meets your needs and your expectations, and you become what's called a rep in the company, and you're now becoming an affiliate for these companies, marketing their products, services, or what have you. And my point of making this video is to let you know that a lot of folks out there want to get started, and they depend on their sponsor, the person that introduced them to the business opportunity or the money making, the situation online. You become an affiliate of something online, and a lot of them they become sponsor dependent. And one quick note I want to make here is that when you get started in the industry, sure, you're going to need your sponsor for a little bit, maybe for the first few 2-3 months. And as I'm driving here, I'm thinking about something that I once heard is, the kids, my kids in the back, or just in general, kids are driving, watching the dad change the channel, change the stick from first, second, third. All they're seeing is hand movement. It's transition. It's baby steps. You're taking 1, 2, 3, fourth gear, and finally, fifth gear, and they're not seeing the gas and the brakes. That's not something that they pay attention to until they get older, maybe when they want to start driving. So my point in telling you that the analogy is that when we get started in business, a lot of us want to see this get-rich-quick scheme, and they want to go from just not understanding the industry and want to get paid tomorrow. And when you start in business, any business, as a matter of fact, you have to understand the lessons of the seasons, like my good mentor Jim Rohn says. You have to understand that the fact is that you have to plant your seeds out there, let people know what you're about, what industry you're in. And there's a lot of wonderful companies out there, and I've coached a lot of folks on mindset, and a lot of coaches that I've coached with, I just transitioned their belief and their education, because they're far more successful than I am, or they're far more wealthier than I am, and I transfer that wealth of knowledge into my students or my reps' hands. That's such an awesome thing to be able to duplicate what you're being taught from others that are more successful. And you probably heard this before, but you want to be hanging around with people that bring you to where you want to be. If you want to be just an average person, hang out with average people. Doesn't mean that you're better than everybody else. It just means that you have some set goals that you want to make by the end of the year. And in order for you to meet those goals, is that you need to start hanging out with successful, qualified people that will take you where you want to be. And that can be a mixture of things. But the average income of what you're making is between the 5 people that you hang around with, give or take 5 or 10%. And just take that into consideration. So that's pretty much the gist of it. When you get started in this industry, network marketing, direct sales, is that you want to give yourself time to understand the concept. The concept is that people are buying you and not your product or service, and it's something very key that people are misled. They think the service and the product sells themselves. What I believe, and you may or may not agree with this, but what I believe is that you need to believe in the product, yes, because that's what's going to have belief in what your interest is. There's health and wellness companies out there. There's vanity businesses, makeup and skincare. There's the high-tech industry. There's green companies out there. There's just tons of different industries. So whichever industry resonates with you is the industry that you want to surround yourself with. That's what's going to raise your belief level. And at that point is when you get excited. You're going to start pushing the service and the product to your qualified prospects. And one thing I've learned here from a recent mindset conference I came from Dallas, Texas, with Jeffrey Combs and a lot of other top income earners in the industry that have been around for 5, 10 plus years, that you have to sort and not convince. Too many times we try to push somebody into the business, and I've been here, guys. Is that you convince them to get in, and then they end up not doing anything. And so, unfortunately, you just wasted your time. It's not about making that commission that you just opened up a new shop for that person, new outlet. It's the idea that you want to lock arms and hold hands, and make sure that you guys are great partners together, because that's what's going to keep the glue together with the guys. So, with that said, I'm really passionate about this industry. I know 2010 is going to be a great year for myself here, and I'm connecting with some really wonderful people. My niche, my focus is online marketing. Just after what I saw this weekend is that the majority of the people there that I recognize were folks that I saw in social media, online marketing, and the developers that started the software online that's called MLSP, MLM Lead System Pro. I mean, those guys are one of the most coolest, humblest dudes I ever met. Todd, Norbert, and Brian. Those guys right there, man. I appreciate you guys for doing what you guys are doing for the industry here. And if you guys don't know what the software is about, you can check it out. It's attractedleads.com. That's ATTRACTED, Attracted Leads, LEADS.com, and you can see the software and play around with it. I have my team playing around with it, and that's just another way of connecting with folks and getting your videos out there in social media connections. It's the wave of the industry here. This is where it's all going. I've met some 6-7 figure earners doing stuff online like that. It's just amazing. It blows my mind. So with that said, guys, make it a great month here in January. We'll be connecting soon, and make sure to check out my blog as well, CesarRamirez.com, CesarRamirez.com, or CesarRamirez.com. That's for my Latino folks. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Make it a great day.